I visited Haworth and the Bronte Parsonage during the heatwave of the summer of 2018. What really struck me was the contrast between the lush surrounding hills, the twee impeccably clean village, and how grim the place would have been in the 19th century. Life expectancy in Haworth during this period was just 25, and an investigation found that this was due to a significant extent to the terrible sanitation. The water supply ran directly beneath the local cemetery and became contaminated by the thousands of corpses buried there. The Bronte family, Father Patrick, Mother Maria, and 6 children of Maria, Elizabeth, Charlotte, Bramwell, Emily and Anne moved to the Haworth Parsonage in 1820. In 1821, the mother Maria Bronte died of cancer. If you enter the house and turn right into the first room, you will find the Reverend Bronte's study. Here's the piano he bought at considerable expense for his daughters. He needed a magnifying glass to read, especially in his later years, and this is the one he used. Above you can see a painting by the only son, Branwell Bronte, a talented man unable to stick at anything for long enough to make a success of it. Turning left as you enter the house, you come into this room. Here's the couch on which Emily died from tuberculosis in 1848, aged 30. The wrap is Charlotte's. The table is where the 3 Bronte sisters, Charlotte, Emily and Anne, would have written their famous novels. An E has been carved onto the table, perhaps and presumably by Emily during an idle moment. All of the sisters use writing desks, and you can see Anne's actual writing desk here. I have one of these writing desks, and they're rather wonderful. There is a key to keep personal letters secure, and you can see that the box opens out to create a slope on which it is actually very comfortable to write. You can open up the lower section and keep your most treasured private letters inside. You can also see compartments at the top of the writing desk. As you go up the stairs, you can see the actual grandfather clock that the father would wind up every evening. At the top of the stairs on the second right, you will find the room that Charlotte had extended and lived in following her marriage to the Reverend Arthur Bell Nichols in 1853. Charlotte was tiny, believed to be just 4'9". In this cabinet, the brown dress is believed to have been worn by Emily. Although it was deemed most unfashionable, she rather liked to wear long sleeves. A number of hats are displayed, including here the one Charlotte wore on her wedding day. In the adjacent room you can see where Emily slept for the final few years of her life, even though she was the tallest of the children at around 5'7". And here is a sample of Charlotte's handwriting. In this letter she writes to Anne Nussey following the death of Brandon in 1848, aged 31.